Ripple XRP. Ripple was actually offered a settlement. We're going to have a look at what Stuart has said and what the SEC have offered Ripple. We are also going to be looking at what the president of the European Central Bank has spoken about recently about CBDCs and their development. And in addition to this, we have China Bank and their Ripple Net partnership. And of course, we will be looking at the price action for XRP and XLM coin. All I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So the first bit of big news that we have is coming from Stuart, and this is the settlement offer that the SEC gave to Ripple. So before the SEC sued Ripple, Chris and Brad 3 years ago today, they offered us the following settlement. So the SEC would announce to the market that XRP is a security. Now we know that one wasn't going to happen and that we would not back down from it, and the market would be given a short window to come into compliance. We said no because 1, XRP is not a security, and 2, the SEC never built a framework for crypto compliance. No matter the spin that Clayton, Hinman and Gensler or anyone else puts on this case now, it was always about one thing: proving that XRP is not in and of itself a security. We put everything on the line. Few thought we would win, but we did, and in the process we exposed the SEC for the hypocritical tyrant it is, and the industry in the US lived to fight another day, onward to 2024. And guys, this is so true. A lot of people thought that Ripple would not win. They were not on their side at all, and in fact when the lawsuit happened, a lot of people were pointing the blame to Ripple and saying that the SEC was right but that Ripple were being corrupt. And this just goes to show how many sheep there are in the space, and now that we have gained some sort of legal clarity in our partial win back in July, more people are supporting Ripple. But again, even with the XRP army, we have been in support for quite some time now. Drop in the comments below XRP army to show your love for the team. Now we know that Gary Gensler has basically said that the vast majority of digital asset tokens are securities. XRP is a digital asset, but Gary Gensler is going against that. And if that's the case and they are investment contracts, well then that means that Bitcoin and Ethereum are essentially securities, and that the SEC should also be going after them. But guess what? We didn't see that happening, and we all know that Ethereum got a pass basically on that, and it does seem like as if this was very much targeted towards XRP. The whole lawsuit is not even about protecting the public that the SEC claim, it's just about giving out fines, and I believe that the fine was roughly around about $700 million, which is a large chunk. Never mind the fact that Ripple have already spent $200 million when it comes to this lawsuit case. But this is not only a fight for Ripple and XRP, this is a fight for all of cryptocurrency, right? If Gary Gensler and the SEC clown show are saying that all cryptocurrency are deemed as securities, well, this lawsuit is going to make a pivotal change. If Ripple actually wins the lawsuit, then it will be a game changer for cryptocurrency. And again, the SEC never even built a framework for crypto compliance. The SEC say that they have been very clear, but it's not been clear at all, and the whole SEC is a joke itself. Could we potentially see a settlement soon? Well, I believe that we could potentially see the case go to the full court process, and the reason why is because we still have not addressed this issue of XRP not being a security, and the SEC are not backing down, and Gary Gensler seems to still be stuck in his old ways. So again, we could potentially see it go to the full extent. I believe one of the key dates that we have for the court ruling is in February, so it is going to be a long wait, unfortunately. Now, when we also talk about cryptocurrency and the fight for this as well, Brad Garlinghouse has also reiterated this and mentioned this in this video.
We weren't in Washington fighting for Ripple yesterday. We're in Washington fighting for crypto. Yeah. And we're not fighting against what Circle's doing. We're not fighting against, I want to support those things. I think the addressable market is so big that if we're fighting about who has what percentage of the market today, you've totally lost the plot. And the market is going to be huge. We need to keep growing the whole market. If Circle wins a little bit more, or Ripple wins a little more, we both can win a lot.
And this is definitely an important point, because it does mean that this is a fight against cryptocurrency versus the SEC, and not the SEC versus Ripple, despite the lawsuit being both of them. The actual wider point of all of this is the actual cryptocurrency industry fighting against the SEC, the crypto regulations that they have, because that is basically what is stopping cryptocurrency from growing and what is stopping from investors getting into crypto, and also big companies utilizing cryptocurrency as well. Now, some news that we have from the European Central Bank. This comes from the President, Christine, and she said that it's being an anchor for CBDCs within the central bankers is quite important. Let's take a look at what she says, and then we will be talking about what the European Central Bank are currently doing, as well as the Ripple partnership with China Bank.
Where do we stand? We central bankers, we have been operating as a monetary anchor in relation to the commercial banks and the private money. If we are not in that game, if we are not involved in experimenting, in innovating in terms of digital central bank money, we risk losing the role of anchor that we have played for many, many decades. And we have historical examples of period where the central bank monetary anchor was not there, and that precipitated crisis after crisis. That certainly was the case at the time of the free banking in the 19th century. Do we want to go back to those days? Probably not. I would say certainly not from our vantage point, as a result of which we have to respond to the demand for those digital payments in order to maintain the role of anchor that we have been playing regularly.
And it seems like as if the European Central Bank are going on the right path. Again, she has spoken about the demand for digital payments. We know that the European Central Bank have actually invited entrants for their wholesale digital euro trial that I think will be going on for roughly 2 years. And that digital euro is essentially going to allow access to everyone in the euro area to accept the digital euro as a means of payment. And they have already begun their 2-year preparation phase for this. And so we could potentially see the rollout of a digital euro after this, and it will be participating within the European countries, and so it will be a game changer for the European area. Now, before we look at the price action, we have the China Bank expands RippleNet partners with D-Money. So the China Bank continues to broaden its global remittance tie-ups to serve Filipinos anywhere in the world, and so this isn't just only in the Philippines but wherever they are globally. Now, connecting via the RippleNet platform, the bank partnered with D-Money is able to facilitate fast and convenient remittance from Thailand to the Philippines, and the partnership with D-Money enables China Bank to offer online and real-time remittance service through the D-Money app. Again, real-time being a very important factor when it comes to sending payments. And the overseas Filipinos can choose from different modes when sending through the app. They can credit to a China Bank account, credit to other Philippine bank accounts, and credit to e-wallets and cash pickup from any branch of China Bank or its domestic remittance partners. And that the remittance through D-Money is sent and received in real time, but the credit to bank account transactions in excess of 50,000 will be available to beneficiaries on the next banking day. And again, for us, RippleNet is a globally recognized cross-border payment solution using technology. And what do we see with RippleNet? We also know that they have been onboarding within Africa, and Morocco is one of them, and they are only going to further grow and expand. So big news coming out from RippleNet with their partnership. And it's good to see that we've also hit different countries like Thailand and the Philippines as well when it comes to adoption. So let's have a look at the price action for XRP and XLM coin. Currently today for XRP coin, we are trading at 0.618. On the day, we are down by 0.2%. On the week, we are down by 0.8%. With XRP, we have been pretty much bouncing back from the 60-cent zone to around about 61 to 62 cents. And we're not even that far off from 62 cents, to be honest with you. We just need to hit 63 cents. That's where I would like it to go, but can we hit 65 cents before the end of the year? That would be pretty good. And now for XRP, we are actually in 6th place. Not only have we been flipped by Solana, but we have also been flipped by BNB. You can see the disparity now with Solana being at 41 billion in the market cap and BNB at 40.88 billion. If we have a look at XLM coin, we are currently trading at 0.127, and we have pretty much gone a little bit higher for the day. We're up by 0.8% on the day, and on the week we are up by 1%. XLM coin, it would be good if we could hit 13 cents because we are pretty much not far from it now. We are in the mid-range of the 12 cents. I want to see it at 15 cents as well. On the 1 month, we are doing pretty well though at 7.2%. Can we reach that peak that we saw back in early December? Guys, if you want daily XRP and XLM coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.